Thank you, Chuck. Republicans control the House, Republicans control the Senate, and Donald Trump is the president. The government shuts down. It's because Republicans have decided to shut the government down and hurt the American people. And that's a point that we made loudly and clearly in that meeting. It was a frank and sharp discussion about the path forward. We made clear that we are ready, willing, and able over these next 36 or so hours to find a bipartisan path forward to fund the government and avoid a shutdown. But any agreement must be bipartisan in nature, and it's got to meet the needs of the American people in terms of their health, safety, and economic well-being. Any spending agreement that by necessity has to be bipartisan nature, has to actually improve the quality of life of the American people, particularly as it relates to the Republican-caused health care crisis. There is urgency to the moment because Republicans are decimating the health care of the American people. The largest cut to Medicaid in American history as part of the one big ugly bill. Medicare confronts a $536 billion cut if Congress fails to act at the end of this year. The Affordable Care Act tax credits, and much of our discussion was focused on this issue because of the immediate urgency of the fact that in just a matter of days, which we continue to point out, tens of millions of Americans are going to confront the reality that their health care, premiums, copays, deductibles, and costs are about to skyrocket out of control because of Republicans' refusal to extend the tax credits in ways that would benefit working class Americans. We also made clear in the meeting that any bipartisan agreement by necessity has to have something in the legislation that makes clear to the American people that what we agree upon actually takes place. If there's a bipartisan agreement to meet the needs of the American people, it can't be subject to Republicans then undermining that agreement in ways that actually hurt everyday Americans. We pointed out that as a result of the Republican one big ugly bill, hospitals are closing, nursing homes are closing, community-based health clinics are closing right now, all across the country, including in rural America. And there's an urgency to dealing with that issue right now. And so it was a frank discussion. It's important that it occurred, and Democrats remain ready, willing, and able to find a bipartisan path forward, address the Republican health care crisis, and avoid a Republican-caused government shutdown.
Questions?